Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit more of a serious video because I'm going to be going through some things that I really want to talk about, and I came across Facebook yesterday and I really want to put this out there because I feel like it's important and it gives you a better idea of what goes on at Star Stable. Yesterday I saw a post of someone who dug through the internet and found reviews of people who have actually worked at Star Stable and have given their opinions and their views on how the whole company is organized. And I think this is very valuable information which should be brought to light and should be criticized, so that's what I'm going to do in this video. Now, I do need to put a disclaimer at the beginning of this video saying that this video is purely constructive criticism. I am in no way trying to send hate towards the Star Stable team. That is never my intention when making a video, so please make sure if this angers you, if this frustrates you, not to act out of emotion, to reflect and to constructively criticize what Star Stable is doing at this moment, because I think it's concerning. So yeah, if you're interested in this topic, please make sure to keep on watching, and then now let's hop on right into it. Now, in case you haven't seen my previous video in which I criticized Star Stable on how they handle updates and how they communicate with their fan base, please go ahead and watch that first so you know my opinions without this background information. I'm just going to add this background information now because it does add a lot of value to my arguments and a lot of arguments all around in the community. Now, this over here is the website in question, and I do want you to know this is public information. I am not doxing anyone here, but these reviews are recent, very recent, and also not very positive. So the first one, sorry by the way if some of this is in Dutch, but the experiences overall are in English, so just, I'll translate what I need to translate. Now, this person would not recommend working at Star Stable. They gave them 3 stars and worked there for over 3 years. Now, I do want to point out the positives as well of some of these reviews because I think that's important, and overall, the general consensus I've seen is that they've said that all of the workers, all of their co-workers are super, super nice, but their experience with the management team was terrible. So let's read this. The pros: possibly the nicest work culture I've ever experienced. The people overall, great to be around. Work-life balance felt good. I personally never had to work overtime, which I'd been afraid of when entering the industry. Working hours are very comfortable as well. Excellent benefits with a high health allowance and a competitive pension plan. The cons are career prospects are minimal, as is salary growth, which means that basically they never get promoted to a higher position in the company, and for salary growth, that basically means they never get a raise, which if you've been working somewhere for 3 years on the same salary and you're not growing, is really demotivating. At least that's how I would feel, so that is a negative. Change happens slowly, if at all. It's easy to feel like management/HR has forgotten about things they've promised or simply do not care, which this sentence is concerning because if management doesn't really care about their own employees, do they even care about their community? Which is a question that popped into my mind when I read this. Now, this next thing is something that I've seen come back in a ton of these reviews, and that is tech debt and poor tools have caused several devs to quit, and yet little priority is put on resolving either of those issues. And honestly, when you have a game company and you want to grow and you want to go with your time, as I would say, you're gonna keep needing the most recent and the best tech, not only for your employees, but also to improve the game, right? Management has expressed little interest in making SSO, the main product, the game, the MMO, a more engaging game, opting instead to focus on creating more horses which drive revenue. And this is the thing that the entire SSO community has been saying for so long, but we never got actual evidence to support our arguments, and now we finally have it. It's right here, black on white, and this is not the only review that says this. There's plenty of reviews that say that Star Stable, the company, management is only really interested in gaining more money. This person gave the company a 2-star review. They wouldn't recommend the company and worked there for 3 years as well. The pros are nice workplace, friendly employees, great office placed as central as they come, nice benefits. But the cons are incompetent management, tech debt, like I said, this is a repeating thing, that runs 10 plus years deep that goes unaddressed. Company couldn't keep seniors if their lives depended on it, little to no discipline, development. In many ways, artistically speaking, this is a career dead end. Company makes record after record year, yet salary development is minimal. This is so important. If Star Stable is making more and more money every single year by, of course, pushing out more things to buy in the game, which in turn makes more people buy star coins, which in turn gives them more money, what is their reasoning for, one, not giving their employees a raise when it's deserved, and two, not putting that money towards their tech debt and making this game actually worthwhile? All Star Stable is doing right now, from what I can tell, is digging their own grave, and they're gonna die out within 1 or 2 years. That is my personal perspective on the future of Star Stable, and I think it's really sad because this game has so much potential, you guys. This game is the most popular horse game, but if they continue this way, I don't see them going anywhere. Next review is another 2-star review by someone who worked there for over 3 years and would not recommend working there. The pros are the lovely people, the atmosphere, and the welcoming office. The cons are, again, management. Then it says preference towards certain employees. Constructive feedback and ideas not appreciated / ignored, aka they're just doing their own thing, they believe they're always right, is kind of what I'm getting from this. Mental health problems due to work being ignored, focus on the wrong things, like mentioned before, only on the revenue, no career opportunities / personal development, which again, they don't grow in their career, which I think is a sad thing. Next, we have another 2-star review, and keep in mind, these are very recent reviews, this one being from the 22nd of February, 2021, and also, I am not just picking out the bad ones, these are all 9 reviews over here, and there's only a few positive ones, like maybe 2 or 3. Now this one says, for the pros, it's an easygoing company with very nice people. Again, that is a repetitive thing over here. The nice people, not the nice management and nice bosses, which I think is concerning. Again, no growth opportunities for anyone the slightest ambitious. Important topics are not taken seriously by a clueless management team, and they would advise the management to change their top management team because the job done the last few years has been very poor, to say the least, and we've noticed that in the game too. Now next, a review from the 24th of September, which is over half a year ago at this point, is a positive review of 4 stars, and they would recommend working here. They say, for the pros, the benefits are rather impressive. HR has a strong presence as Star Stable genuinely cares for its employees, so this one kind of contradicts the more recent ones. Office location, relaxed company culture, you'll find some really warm, humble people here, and again, that's the same point we've been seeing over and over again, but just having nice co-workers is not everything you need in a job. Then we have the cons, which are leadership varies from lackluster to superb, although the tools and technical depth repeatedly get a lot of flack, little seems to be done about it. Career advancements remain a huge question mark. Then down here we have another review from September, which is a 5-star review. Let's read this. Great people to work with. There's a lot of passion for the product and the company mission. You got a lot of creative freedom. Okay, that is a really good one. That's something I notice overall with game masters and people who work on Star Stable on their own Instagram profiles. The fandom is also great, which I love to hear, and you quickly get to release the content you work on. It's a place you can be yourself no matter your backgrounds, and with a 50-50 gender split, you don't have to struggle because of your gender. We never have crunch, and we have generous flex hours. The cons are, however, the engine runs on old tech and can be a hustle to work with. The leadership positions have got new people this year, so the original plans for this year got scrapped. And I want to talk about this for a very quick second, because the fact that we got new people in Star Stable this year, or from off September, is most likely the reason why, especially from off 2020, we've seen a decline in interest in the new updates, and I've personally noticed that as well. So the fact that they got new people in Star Stable may be the reason for that, but that also doesn't justify it. So management team and everyone in there who has some sort of power, do better, please. Now I'm gonna hover over the last 3 reviews very quickly. This one is a 1-star review. It says, no pro at all. We all work here 10 hours a day with low salary, and the cons are low salary, slogging work hours. Then another 1-star review says, employee benefits, company culture, and fan base are the pros, and the cons are some of the worst tech debt in the industry and zero interest to deal with them. Terrible noise levels in the office, crowded office, poor salary, people come and go very quickly, new hires will have no seniors to guide them. And the last one is a 5-star review that says, for the pros, great work-life balance, relaxed company culture, and the cons are indecisive leadership leadership, inexperienced game devs, company does not take technical depth seriously, tools are the worst in the business. Why did you give them 5 stars, girl? If the tools are the worst in the business, they don't deserve the 5 stars you gave them. And yeah, those are all of the reviews right over here. They're all fairly recent, except for the last one. The last one is from December 2019, which is over a year ago, a year and a half almost. So keep that in mind. The dates are all over here. It's quite similar in English as it is in Dutch, so I hope you can kind of understand. But these are all of the reviews, and now I'm going to talk about some of the conclusions that I, conclude out of all these reviews, because there are some things I do want to, put a spotlight on for a second. First conclusion, the whole argument of Star Stable needs to make money to survive immediately falls over here. Immediately. Because Star Stable, according to these employees, makes millions every single year, and it continues to increase, yet they can't put that money towards their tech debt or paying their employees a good salary. Second conclusion, SSO only cares about pushing out horses and making more revenue, according to these reviews, allegedly. I don't want to get sued here. Just want to do a little disclaimer over here as well. Everything said in this video is allegedly, and I am going off these reviews from a trustworthy site. And I know there's still going to be people in my comments still using the argument of, well, Star Stable has different teams working on horses and quest lines and other things in the game, which is true. That has been confirmed, but it's not a valid argument to me. And you want to know why? It's not because there are two different teams that Star Stable does not have control over those teams, over how they are put together. It's not because there are two different teams that Star Stable doesn't still have control over what they put out. Star Stable can change those teams and work on the balance anytime they want. So the fact that they have different teams working on different things is just not a valid argument to me. Final conclusion, what I think of this overall is that honestly, I am sad. I am sad finding out about this information and reading all these reviews, seeing how a lot of employees, according to these reviews, in my opinion, one is already too much, but still, most of these reviews were very negative and expressed how these people felt mistreated in the workplace by not being paid enough, not being heard about their creative ideas, and it just sucks to me. It really does. I feel bad for these people, and also I feel bad for the community, because at this point, I feel like I can barely defend Star Stable anymore. I don't know what to defend them for anymore. This gave me so much insight on what is actually happening at the Star Stable HQ, and I don't know how to feel, really. I feel sad, I feel angered, I feel frustrated. Still, I just think this is concerning, and I want to put this out there so you can form your own opinions as well and start a discussion in the comments, of course, keeping it mature. I want you guys to know this, and that is that I've always tried my very best to be the most honest person on my platform, and I will continue to do so. And also, I do not care. I genuinely do not care if this video or anything I've said in the past has got me scrapped of the potentially to be an ambassador list, because I don't care about being an ambassador. And please don't take this as me hating or bashing on the ambassadors currently. I love every single one of those ambassadors that I personally know. They're all amazing people. I just don't like the ambassador program because I think it's not productive. But I can talk about that in another video if you want me to. I also want to talk about some other stuff that has been going on in the community for a while now, and I may be doing that in a training video in a few weeks. Let me know if you want to see that. I love talking about these subjects. But yeah, with that being said, I think I've addressed pretty much everything I wanted to address in this video. If you have any additional questions or additional commentary, please go ahead and leave it in the comments. If there's anything I missed, let me know. And also, let's have a mature discussion about this in the comments. Please do not go around insulting anyone for having a different opinion. Everyone is entitled to whatever their opinion is, and I will be monitoring the comments to make sure that the comments stay respectful and kind. But yeah, with that being said, that is basically it for this video. I want to thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way through this 14+ minute video. I hope this information was insightful and helpful, and that you found this video overall entertaining, even though I know it wasn't that much of a fun subject to talk about, but I do feel like this was necessary. If you found this video insightful and helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, because it pushes it in the algorithm, and I think this is important to have it out there and have people see this. If you want to see more of my content, which is commentary like this, or update videos, or just generally fun video ideas, then make sure to subscribe down below, as well as turn on those notifications so you're always up to date when I post. And with that said, that was it for today's video. I hope I'll see you back on Wednesday with a brand new update video, and until then, have a great rest of your weekend. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys!